Darling.
Oh, no, you
Hi guys.
You have to wait to see if anyone comes on, mate. It's our first time doing it, eh? So we've been live for 9 seconds, it says there. Put your tummy out.
Sorry.
So if anyone comes on, let's say something that's down here. Bloke called, there's Max. Max says, hello, Riley boy. Say hi, Max.
How much? Ow.
There's Matt Stubbington. He says, hi, Riley boy. Say hi, Matt.
Hi, Raj. It's all.
He's got a boy, same name as you.
Daddy, are you talking?
This is a live. This isn't a record. This isn't a record. This is people on YouTube can see it.
Daddy.
There's Alexander. Hello and welcome. Say hi, Alexander.
Hi, Alexander.
Matt Stubbington's little boy Riley, same name as you. He says hello as well. Say hi, Riley.
Hi, Riley.
So how are we all doing? We all doing okay?
Yeah. It's all.
That's Peter. He says hi, guys.
Happy, darling.
So this is just our
Daddy.
Our first live. We may do more of these. We're not quite sure what's going on yet. Yes, buddy.
Are you talking?
People are watching us live.
It's talking.
No, it's like you'll be able to see it later on when we upload it properly. Okay, you'll be able to see it.
Waiting.
So this is our first live stream. We're not sure if we're going to be doing lots of it.
Again.
So Alexander says, hi, Riley. I watch all your dad's videos and good work. So Alexander watches us in the shed.
Hi,
cool. So we're not sure what we're going to be doing. If we're going to do these regularly or not, but it might just be a good way rather than me just replying on the normal YouTube messages. It might be a good way to interact with some of you guys. Riley's just come home from school.
I heard a shout.
So Matt Stubbington says, all good work here, loving the sun and getting down and dirty. With a troublesome strimmer carb. What strimmer are you working on, Matt? Belly. What strimmer are you currently working on? Is it a good one or is it a B&Q sort of jobby or what is it? Oh, steel. So yeah, to be fair, it shouldn't be too bad. A lot of the steel ones I do, I don't even bother stripping the carbs anymore. To be fair, yeah, ta-da, Josh.
What, Josh?
A lot of them I just get other carbs in, but it's always the diaphragm's always an issue. But
Daddy,
was it FS 3856 or something? What is it you doing?
Daddy.
Yeah.
Are you talking?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he talking here?
Yeah, you see that says end stream down there.
I'll touch him.
No, you can't touch it just yet because we're not quite finished yet. You have to wait. you have to wait.
Wait, what dog?
Doug's not on it yet.
Oh, it's dog.
Wobbly. Good afternoon, gentlemen. How do? Is that name? Say wobbly.
It's dog.
Alexander. Do more live streams even once a week. Enjoy it. And Riley is in a bit. So Alex says he loves it when you're on the videos.
Yeah, I used to have my baby mama.
Matt Stubbington. I'm doing the same, carb off and new one on. Yeah, it is, Matt. You're right because how much is this? How much is a steel? A steel gasket diaphragm. A diaphragm carb set. Now I think you're looking at about 30-40 quid just for one of them. And in all fairness, you can get one for like eBay and what have you now for like $7.99, I think for some of them. All depends what sort of strimmer you're doing. I've had some really good results actually. The only problem I do find with the Chinese ones, or the copy ones, of course, is it's just for tuning. Sometimes not so much for low running jets. It's a fast running. Sometimes they just don't quite peak as much as you would like, and you may have to adjust them 2 or 3 times, and also affects because of your fuel mixture as well. Oh dear, tired.
What's it? It's dog boy.
That's Matt.
Again.
Hi from Scotland. So he's up top in the country. He's up near Auntie Hazel. He's right up the top.
What dog?
I don't know that one.
That's just kicked in. The old smart speaker. There's Rob. Hello, Riley. Hello, Mick. Congrats on getting over 400 subs. Yeah. So I didn't tell you if you've been at school. We've just hit over 400 subs now.
What
So
dog?
we're on our way to
Daddy.
we're on our way to
Daddy.
hang on, to 500. Let's put on Google Hangouts on our Small Engine Nation that we're live. We might get a couple of the others over from America. 2 seconds.
Yeah, boy.
Let's just put that on now.
Hey, Doodoo. Doodoo. Doodoo.
And just see if anyone else is about. Who else we got?
Dog.
Matt. We'll check on that
I
one.
know she. Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah.
I know she.
What can't you see? Look, these are people talking here. See?
Hi, dog.
You're watching it live.
You're
You're watching it live in his workshop.
Yeah, Dada.
Well, I hope you're drinking out of your coffee cup, Matt. Can you go get Dad a can of Coke?
Yeah.
Go on. Go and get one.
No, she's talking.
No, I won't record it. I'll sit here and I'll wait for you. Good boy.
Don't do it.
No, I'll wait here.
Don't talk.
I'll ask Riley what his favourite mower is. Yes, mate. No, just look. There's someone's giving you a message here. Go get me a can of Coke.
Stop talking.
Okay, I'll wait.
Don't do it.
I'll wait.
Don't do it.
Be quick then.
Don't do it.
So there's a man on here.
Okay.
Rob, come and sit here, and Dad will tell you what you say.
Hi, Dada.
So Rob says, where was it? I need to be quick here, otherwise I miss it. Rob says, what is your favourite mower, Riley? What's your favourite lawnmower? Yeah, your favourite lawnmower is Micks Mowers.
Orange.
An orange lawnmower, is it?
Oh, okay.
Daddy likes the green ones. So Matt is saying he's ex-English and moved to Scotland in 2006. Wobbly Wobbly's got to log off, but keep up a good work. So say bye-bye, Wobbly Wobbly. He's going. Yeah, Rob says a good choice of an orange lawnmower. Daddy's favourite lawnmower is it's probably going to be a Hater, which is why we got that Hater 4018. I sold my last one.
Daddy,
yeah,
look.
Yeah, there's more coming. You read it.
What's it? It's boy.
So yeah, Hater, that's good for me. Who's this? Lee Westwood. Just working on a Mountfield. The ones where you tighten the handles, align the Allen keys. Yes, Mum. Okay. Never stay tight. No, I don't. So he's working on a Mountfield, the ones with the ones you tighten the handles with the Allen key. What do you mean? Do you mean like the quick release ones? Do you mean, Lee, or do you mean just the twist ones? Paul says, Riley, you the man.
Not what you mean.
Sorry.
Do it one more time.
I don't do a lot of ride-on mowers, to be fair, only because there's just not a big call from around my way. So I don't do a massive amount of ride-ons. I've had the opportunity to work on a few, and to be fair, they're very, very similar to most mowers, all bar just with a deck of transmissions on them. But around my way, there's just not a big call from the gardens that aren't that big. Yeah, let's have a look.
Okay.
So Riley asked, "Where's Poppy?"
Again?
Where's Poppy?
Outside.
She's outside. She never comes indoors, does she?
Yeah.
No, she don't come indoors.
Yeah.
We don't have her indoors.
Yeah.
So yeah, ride-on mowers we don't do so much of because the gardens here are just not big enough, despite the size of my garden. Oh yeah, the handle. I mean, you might do better just trying to find an old lawnmower with some decent handles on them, just to use them. You know what I mean? But everything is made to break, is it not? Do you know what I mean? Everything is made, so you have to replace it. That's the thing. So just do what you can do to try and get around a fix.
We're done.
Not yet.
Oh wait.
So how many we got in here? Does it say how many people we got in here?
Little boy.
No, Roy the boy's not in here yet, buddy.
Okay.
We'll see. Roy might come on in a bit.
No, it's not a triple boy. A boy, a boy.
No worries, Leah. It's cool, mate.
Oh yeah.
So Matt says he was given the petrol lawnmower needs
Dirty.
a new gasket. What sort of mower have you got there, Matt? Is it Honda, Briggs? What is it you got? Edward says hello.
Stop it.
Edward says hello.
It's bush.
Yeah. So we're just chilling out because Riley's just come home from school. We had dinner, didn't you? What did you have for dinner?
I heard a shout.
Oh yeah, show him, yeah. Riley fell over today. Did you fall over at school?
Show you.
I'm going to show you guys.
See?
Yeah, see the graze on his knee? He fell over at school today. Yeah, buddy.
I'm not happy.
Did you cry?
Yeah.
No, all right. Well, at least you showed emotion. That's a
I
good
want
thing.
iPad. What iPad?
Briggs and Stratton. So is it? Was it a typical 3.5 classic? Go iPad, Max. Is it a 3.5 classic or what is it? Or is it something a bit different?
Jerry?
Yeah, of course you can. You come sit over the side. It'd be easier for me. That's it.
No.
Well, you sit there. I can read the comments then.
Oh, here.
You want to sit right in the middle, yeah? Okay, fair enough.
I don't shit.
Are you in there?
No.
Where you going to sit then?
Sit down here.
How about there?
No.
How about there?
No.
He's nearly ready for his BD.
Do you say TD?
No, I didn't say CD. It's a BD. As Seb says, great feedback. It's good. Yeah, Max, we're a little bit in front of you, buddy. It's time here is currently 5:20 in the afternoon over here, buddy. Yeah, so Matt Stubbenson says Riley needs some more stickers for being brave. That's right, Riley does need some more stickers. We've got some coming apparently. $12 noon or 12:20 noon. Yeah, you're a little bit behind us. I was probably just still asleep at that time, I suppose. Max, I mainly work nights on the railway, so I was still on the landed and nod myself at that time of day. You was at school, weren't you? So Paul says, well done on getting over 400. Yeah, well done, Riley boy. We're getting there. We're not really too concerned about the subs. We just like doing the videos, and because Riley has a syndrome that he has, it's nice for a dad just to spend a bit of time with him and just sort of chill out with him, you know. So that's what he enjoys to do. He enjoys mucking about with dad, don't you? Fixing stuff, don't you? Boy. So what we're doing next, we haven't got a lot more to do, to be fair. I've got loads of old stuff around the side of the shed. I need to get some of them sorted at some point, but it has really slowed down, especially on the mowers at the moment. So I might try and find something different. I've got another hedge cut to do. Apparently Matt Stubbenson said, Riley, make sure your daddy keeps the workshop tidy. And that's from Riley saying that. Yeah, my workshop is tidy. Yesterday was. It's not quite so tidy today. John says, hi, Riley and Mick. So on a railway, I am what's called a track quality supervisor, and I work on what's called a tamper. If you go onto YouTube and punch in railway tamper, you'll find out what that is. Effectively, it's a train that lifts the track up, it slews it, it lines it, puts cant on it or whatever. I do about half a mile to a mile a night of geometry correction. So I'll just slime the track back in so it's fit for trains to run on. So it's a good job. I enjoy it. Yeah, I do really enjoy doing the old videos, Alex. You know, it's cool. And Riley is so relaxed when he's in with me, so that helps. Matt says, does Riley like Thomas the Tank Engine? Do you like Thomas Tank Engine?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favourite engine?
Percy.
Percy?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So yeah, we've probably got. I've got a. I think it's a Spears and Jackson in the old shed. I might get on and do that at some point. That needs a new carburetor. Stop picking your toenails. That needs doing. So I might get on and do that one next. The 48 Pro is going to be off until I can get a new carb. Colin Ketley's supposed to get me details for that. It'll be about a week or so before that comes in. So I want to get the 48 up and running. I might even keep the 48 myself. The big Honda lawnmower, that's the Lawn Flight Pro 553, I think it is. The wheel fell off it. I was cutting grass with it yesterday, and the front wheel fell off. There was a little tiny bolt that goes through the wheel, goes onto the body, and it looks like it sheared the threads on the body. So I need to get a new bolt for that and re-tap it at some point. So it runs really well, but only one bit of advice: I would not use a 553 Pro on a small lawn because you end up going up the wall and into a hedge. It's not a good mower to have. It's much better for heavier stuff and much bigger lawns. Now, Matt Stum says his Riley, he loves Percy too, and says, "Peep peep." What noise does Percy make?
Beep, beep.
Exactly that. So John says hello from Ohio. Hi all. Yeah, we can see you. We can't see you, but we'll say hi. Oh, Alexander. Yeah, Riley was on the phone. The thing is with Riley Boy, he gets so overstimulated. It really isn't funny, and he just really has problems processing stuff up here. So when he's in the mood he's in, it's best just to go with it and just do whatever, you know. But like now, he's nearly ready for his bedtime, so he'll be going up shortly. But as long as he's happy, I'm happy. Yeah, it's good to see you anyway, Alexander. That's cool. Yeah, some of the Hondas you definitely do need the speed, but when you're on other lawns, it's sometimes best not to have the bigger ones. I've actually been using the Viking actually, which has been a really good mower. It definitely hasn't got a crank issue. Is that there a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it definitely hasn't got a crank issue.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. I'll do it in a minute, mate. And it's not losing all out the bottom of it either, so that's pretty cool. Oh, we've got 10 people in here and two likes. That's just come up. That's cool. So Marmar's come in.
Hey.
I'll try and stay on as long as I can. I may come back on in a bit because I may have to get Riley Bum sorted out, but we'll see how he gets on. He's chilled out for a minute. He's about another half hour till he gets home, so we'll see. Hopefully we'll stay on for you, Marmar. Well, no, Rob, take it easy, mate. Yeah, enjoy your dog walk. Boneyard is in the house. Yeah, that's cool. Well, I do my job and I can't wait to get out and do the stuff on YouTube, but my job comes first. Yeah, that should be good, Mama. I should still be on. Hopefully, as long as all goes well. How's Doug doing? Is he any better? I did see he did a live last night or this morning. I missed it. Hi, Stud. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I do vape and I do also smoke as well. I try not to do it on the videos when I'm in the shed. because Ryan isn't in the same environment. But I do a lot of vaping as well. So that's me. That's my sins. Oh, that's cool. He's doing good. I see he's up and about and out of bed. That's good, Mama. The stud's still got a rod knock. Oh yeah. You're not going to get rid of that rod knock until you repair it. It'll only get worse. Honda HRH 536. Yeah, they are a heavy mower, but then it depends. It depends what you want the mower to do, isn't it? You know, that's exactly it. It's like the Viking is a really nice light mower, but if you want a mower for striping, don't use a Viking. It doesn't stripe really well until it's at least sort of half to 3/4 full on the grass box. It's got a bit more weight behind it. It stripes so much better. Whereas something like the Hater or the Hondas with the metal rollers on the back, they stripe from first go. Oh, you want to cut your own grass? So what is it? What engine is that on there, Edward? You did tell me, but I get so many messages. Yeah, Alex, I'm convinced he actually weed in the tank myself. It was a very funny colour. It stunk of varnish, so it was definitely. Yeah, ta-ra, Peter, look after yourself. Yeah, I've got a few vape mods, I must admit, but I'm on the new topside single topside mod at the minute, which seems to be working for me. Righto, Matt, you're no worries yet. Look after yourself, Matt. I'll see you soon, buddy boy. So next thing I've got to do, I've got to take that mobility scooter out of my shed and move that down to the bottom shed out of the way, because I'm due to hopefully get on and do my shed base at some point. I want to get that done down the bottom. $163 overhead valve Honda 4-stroke, and that's the one with a knock on it. Oh, it's not good, mate. What year is that? And did you buy it from new, or did you pick up second-hand, Edward? Problem is with these big Hondas is with these Honda engines, if they're commercially used, they're so far worn. I mean, it might even pay if you can't fix it. If you can't fix the knock, then try and find a donor engine for it. Kennedy mesh mod, yeah, that's regulated, isn't it? I tend to not do regulated, although that top side is reg. I normally like the Pulse or mech. I used to say mech mod. Was that mech? Oh, it's a mech. It's unregulated. Okay, so it's unregulated mod. 2013 second hand on that Honda. You want to have them valve rods out and see what's going on with them. That might be part of the problem if they're a bit sloppy. Check out them valves. See what's actually knocking. If hopefully it is a valve end and not the actual crank end. Yours is not knocking. All right, Boneyard. Go back to work, mate. Have a nice day. Yeah, we're just winding down the end of the country, mate. There you go. Two people just joined, mate. Just found out that they live next door to each other. How cool is that? So most of you guys are, looks like you're over in the States. So this is why I wanted to do a few more lives, is to hook up with some of you guys over in the States, obviously, but to try and do a bit more over in the UK. There doesn't seem to be a massive a lot of people doing this sort of live stuff, especially in the stuff that we're interested in. So this is why I thought I might do one. Matt, how do I take the blade off of a lawnmower? No good asking me. I struggled in my last video. Will it not come off, Matt?
Hello, talking Tom. Hello, talking Tom. Hello, talking Tom.
Because a lot of the blades are just so stiff on it. I use an impact gun initially, which is one I use in most of my videos, but that is only cheap. I use that. If that doesn't take it off, and if that doesn't take it off, then what I do is I just put a lump of wood in between the shoot and the blade, put a decent socket on, and smash it with a club hammer. That's the only problem with those Hondas, though, Edward, is that because it's not belt driven and it's shaft driven, it's direct, and it is another weak point. At least the good thing with belt driven stuff is it is only the belt really that tends to fail, apart from the back axle. But you know, even if the back axle goes, you're only looking at about £50 to replace a back axle. That's a problem. So Matt says, I don't know how to do it. Well, I mean, if it's a serious question, Matt, you know, number one is take your HT lead off the spark plug, and then take that off and tip the lawnmower on its side. You're going to get a bit of oil and fuel spillage at some point, so you might take them out as well at some point beforehand. But if it's not moving for too long, tip up on its side and put a brick or a bit of wood to stop the blade from rotating, and then put a socket on it. But an air gun is cheap. If you've got an air compressor, pick up a cheap air gun. They tend to shift the blades off pretty quick. The Scottish Prep has just come on. How you doing, Chris? Hope you're well, buddy. Nice to see a familiar face on there. That's cool. How's things your end, Chris? Are you all okay, mate? How are you ticking over? It looks like there's quite a few people on here from looks like mainly the US and over here in England. It's too hot. You're joking, yeah. Mind you, I suppose up there you used to have a minus 48 degrees, I suppose. Actually, down here, Chris, it's been absolutely splendid for about 2 or 3 days now. Really nice weather. We're sitting at around about what we're sitting at down here, about 17 degrees at the moment. So it's been up in 20s today, definitely. So is it leaking oil from underneath the blade then, Matt? Is that what you're trying to say? Is it just it could be two things really. It could be the just the lower oil seal's gone, which is not a hard fix. or it could be you've hit something, or someone's hit something and it's bent a crank, and it'll always leak. Yeah, with an Alex, yeah, that's exactly what it could be. Quite simple. Get a blade off, get the boss off, and I just drill a hole with a screw straight through the old seal, and just pull it out, put a new one on. But obviously, get a new part before you do that. But just make sure you haven't hit something. If you hit something and the main crank is bent, then it'll never seal right. Hi Trace, yeah, absolutely no problem at all. That's good. Did he get the sticker I sent for as well? In all fairness, Chris, the hotter the better. We're off to Turkey in about 3 months, and that's going to be red hot over there. So for me, the hotter the better. Fantastic. I'm glad he got the sticker as well. That's cool. Yes, Smooch. Hey.
Was it you?
You can sit with me, of course you can, buddy.
Hey.
There's loads of people on it. We've got 8 people on it. 4 likes, 8 people. Alexander's there, yeah. Tracy's on there. Edward's on there. Chris, the Scottish Prepper's on there.
Ow.
Edward. There's lots of people, isn't there?
Big bubble.
No, don't touch that.
Big bubble.
Maybe some more, yeah. Come on, maybe a bit later on. You tired? Yeah, I'd say you are.
I'm not see.
So it is. What's time? Time 20:26. He will be due. He generally goes to bed about 6 o'clock, and then he'll sleep through to about 10. To about 10 o'clock. And then I'll give him some meds at 10, which will help him stay, or try and make him stay asleep until about 2 o'clock in the morning. And Riley starts his day at 2 o'clock every single morning. Anybody? 2 o'clock. It's not fair, is it? Why aren't you allowed to sleep properly? Oh, it's Mummy. That's your Mummy. That's Mummy.
Not yet. Mommy. Mommy. The what? Daddy. It's
Yeah.
It's called Mommy. Mommy.
We're doing our first live stream, Mummy. Ah, so you got 2 chainsaws out of the shed then, Chris. They ran like rubbish. Old fuel. It's got a weird timing screw. Oh, Chris, you shouldn't have done. What have you posted now? It's not an old chainsaw, is it? Oh, hi, Mummy. We're on a live stream. There's Mrs. P.
What's that?
Eh?
Salad.
In salad.
Mm.
Do you sleep okay?
Not really.
The saw was brand new. I've got two saws actually on my bench. I must get them out at some point and have a look at them. I think the choke's gone on one, so I just have to manufacture a choke lever up because I certainly won't be able to. Mummy's phone, yeah.
Yeah.
Won't be able to get a new one for it. It's one of them commercially made ones. So I'll just make something up. I think half the button is there, so I'll just probably use a bit of wire or something and just use it just to pull it in and out. What are you doing?
Nothing.
You in WhatsApp?
Danny's at work. He's coming home.
Go down.
He'll be home in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. What are you doing?
Husqvarna's, yeah. To be fair, I prefer, out of the 2 with chainsaws, I prefer the. Take down, buddy. To be fair, I prefer the Huskies to the Steels. Just for what I use it for. I much prefer them. Righto, Max. I'll check again another day, mate. Good to hear it works picking up, mate. I don't know if Doug is coming on in a minute, Riley, because I think Mama said that we've got to wait 15 minutes to be back. I think Doug's been to hospital. I think. If you sent me a voice message on WhatsApp, haven't you? I'm standing right next to you. You've got to send me messages. I'm only standing here. You could literally just tell me, couldn't you?
Sorry. Oh, dee. Oh, dee. Daddy, you should hold it.
So what was it? What was that still you fixing, Chris? What was it? Was it a newish still? Or was it an oldish one? I dare say it'd probably be a newish one if you did the rings. For the older ones tend to be better. Yeah, Alex, it will be something very similar to that. Literally, I've got half of the choke button there, so it would be just manufacture something up. 028. Yeah. Mr. DIY. He says, "Hi Mick, Alex, and hello Riley." Say hi, Mr. DIY. Say hi.
Hi.
No, we don't think we need that thing. We've been.
Oh, what now?
Yeah. Doing live here and you're recording me over there.
Where?
Yeah. Okay, so the socket I'm missing is a 14 mil, but it's not the one with 6 sides, is it? 12 sided, is it? But apparently you can get them individually from Halfords, apparently. So I won't worry too much, Chris. I'll try and locate one. It's not the end of the world. You haven't got someone down from Scotland, buddy. So Mr. DIY says, "Hello, what have you been up to?" So Riley's been at school today. He's not been very good today. He fell over, didn't he? Done your knee in. Yeah. Did you show Mummy a graze? Where is it? Got a graze on my knee, Mummy. Yeah, he fell over.
Go horse riding.
Did you go horse riding today? Yeah, horse riding. So Dad ain't done a lot either. Just I was mainly working nights last night. And I just repaired the neighbours, had a puncture and a tyre, so I haven't got a new tyre for that. However, I've not been doing a great deal. Doug Sweener.
Hi, Dada.
There's Doug. Say hi, Doug.
Hi, Dada.
How you doing, Doug?
I'm fine.
I said, how you doing, Doug? There's Doug. He's back. Where you been, Doug?
A burger.
Yeah, the problem with some of these parts is they're not easy to get hold of, and you do have to tend to make your own tools up and make your own bits up. But that's exactly what this is all about. It's all about making bits fix, making tools work. You know. Your back hurts a little, eh? I did see you did a live stream last night, Doug, or early hours of small. I did miss it apparently. It wasn't intentional, but that's it. Riley's got the giggles. Now we're in trouble. Easy.
Careful, Riley.
Yeah, do it nicely, please. Don't go licking yourself. You're licking my ear, old. Yeah. So we're. I'll probably do a video tomorrow. I expect if I get a chance. I've got a couple of mowers in. Take down, please, buddy. A bit loud. I've got a couple of mowers in, which are around the side of a shed, which I need to get looked at. Yeah, Riley is a wee hero. You're not wrong there.
Who?
You're biggest hero ever.
Who said it, Billy?
Yeah.
Who
Who said it? That was Matt said that.
How about how that all?
What's that face? Billy.
Hmm?
That face. Give.
No.
What face you do it? If you stop licking my ear. It's okay. It's okay. I made play. It made me jump. So yeah, I've got a couple of mowers around the side of a shed. They need to be done. I've got to sort them out. And just start to get some catalogued and sorted. Until turn it down, please, buddy. Turn it down, mate. Good lad. Just a little bit too loud. Lovely, perfect. I'll get them done and just sort out what's what, and the rest I can take down once I've stripped them for parts. So I can take them down and take what's down the tip is rubbish and just start to cut off, make a bit of space up. As I say, we're off to Turkey soon. I'm running. Going to Turkey? Going to Turkey? Yeah. Who's going to Turkey with us? Do you remember? There's about 7 or 8 of us going over, which was cool. Mrs. Peeney's a holiday, definitely. Scottish Pepper says, Riley, you're a star. So Doug says, Mick, what time are you going to bed today for work? Oh no, I'm trying to go to bed now. I'm up now, Doug. That's me. The time over here, Doug, is 10 to 6. So he'll be off very, very shortly. And once he's up and out of the way, we can chill out, get him dinner, feed the dog and whatever. And I should probably be leaving at about 10 o'clock tonight, something like that. And then so I'm be up all night. Riley, Matt's dog Meg says hello. Say hi, Meg.
Hi, Daddy.
What's our dog's name?
Poppy.
Poppy. You got giggles. You got a little giggle box, right?
Do it.
So I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, I've already told Mrs. P that I would like to get a ultrasonic cleaner for my birthday for cleaning, for cleaning carburetors and what have you. So that's my next thing on the list, which would be good. Doug says I will go live for UK brothers. You're going live as well, Doug?
Yeah.
Quiet, please. Good boy.
Yeah.
Turn it down. It's too loud, buddy. You're getting ready for your bed. You are. You're knackered. Yeah, I know. You're starting to strop. I understand. That's okay.
Ow. Mommy.
So Alex is saying might be in your interest to get stickers and decals made up for some lawnmowers, as Martin used to strip them right down. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Alex, I mean, I take nothing away from Martin Butler at all. In fact, you know, he has helped me a great deal. But in my area, or in my channel, my area, I'm not really too worried about doing full restorations and that sort of stuff. I'm more your back garden workshop bloke that just sort of gets things running. If it doesn't run, try and make it run. If not, strip it down and donate it to another 3 lawnmowers to make them run. You know, so it's what each individual wants for their channel. You know, so if you want to go the whole hog and do a complete restoration or complete sort of do-over job, that's fine. But lots of people just want a cheap mower that runs and cuts the grass, you know. Lonesome's garage is hi Mick. Yeah, how you doing, Lonesome? You cool, mate?
Ew.
So once I get them mowers stripped out around the side of the shed there, that give me a bit more room and a bit more sort of spares to play with. So half of them are just no good at all. You're a bit warm, you've got a temperature coming. So Lonesome to stop for lunch. What are you having for lunch, Lonesome? We're just having dinner over here. Is that with his bake oven he's got going on, Matt? Is it? I did see something the other day. He's making an oven up, which looks quite cool. Burger and chips. Riley likes burger and chips. But Riley, do you like burger?
Yeah.
Where do you get your burgers from?
McDonald's.
You like
Burger King.
and Burger King. Yeah, I'm not really into your burgers, but Riley boy says he is, but he doesn't particularly eat them. New potatoes.
Aww.
I totally get it, mate. Just an idea because sometimes. Yeah, I know what you mean, but you know, you gotta think of the what about? You gotta think of the overall cost layout. That's a problem, Alex. What's up, please, mate? Phony bum. You gotta think of the overall cost. You know, doing decal work is fine, but you gotta get a decal, cutter, printer. You gotta have a software to run it. You gotta have all the equipment. You know, so bearing in mind, a lot of the mowers that that are being sold or being part exchange over here, they don't go for a massive amount of money. You know, I'm not making hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds at all. In fact, sometimes I barely even break even on some of the mowers. But it's all about spending time out in the shed with the boy. But I don't see much sense in doing all the decal stuff, especially if a mower I'm only going to break even with. If I do the decal work as well, it just isn't worth doing. You know, so. I might look into it in the future if a channel grows significantly enough, and if the work comes in and you know the mowers are there, I might look into it, but it's not something I'm looking at doing at the moment, buddy. Langston says I have the Burger King on myself. Green tiles. Yeah, I think he's actually pretty much finished doing the oven now. But he's just last video I saw was he was actually just running it up and trying to get it to temperature. Oh, he did a toy. Yes, powder paint. He did a toy cooker today. Okay, I haven't seen it yet. So I've only been awake sort of 4.5 hours. So I didn't get in today till. I didn't get in today this morning till about 5 o'clock.
Bye. Ew.
So I don't know if Roy's a boy's about. I haven't seen Roy. We've seen Roy's a boy, have we, today?
No.
He's not out here yet.
No, she's a boy.
He's been very quiet all day. Actually, probably he's fast asleep. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'll probably get down and get dirty tomorrow and do a just a random mower. I've got 2 or 3 around the side. I need to just get them up and running. And also, I've been having some rough running mowers. I've noticed over the other side of the garden. I think they are them copied pattern parts I had, which is my own fault for buying cheap. But if you can get them cheaper, then that's what it's all about. But I need to get on and figure some of them out. I've got some genuine Briggs bits in now, so I'll get on and do that at some point, hopefully.
Daddy.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I don't see you.
It's all about the overhead cost, you know. That's exactly it.
Daddy.
Yeah, I'm put up on my lap. Yeah, so I can save me reaching over. That's better. That's better. How's that? Let's put our push a button, please, Roddy. Push a button on the chair. Button on the chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, push it up. A bit more. Keep going. Stop. Yeah, stop. Lovely. That's a bit too far back, actually. God, you're so bony. Let's tip it up that way.
No.
Yeah, I want it back there. Lovely.
No.
That's better. So,
well, boys.
yeah, but that's the way it goes. I mean, we can't, Alex. We can't always have all the tools we want, you know, because it's like there's one tool I really want, which is a crank straightening jig, because I get a lot of bent cranks come in, because that's why people get rid of mowers, obviously. But looking online, I think the cheapest bent crank jig I can pick up is about £350. It ain't going to warrant me buying one, so it's much easier for me just to strip the bits down and have it out. You know, you can straighten them, you know, sort of with a club, hammer, sledge, and to the best of your ability. It doesn't do the engines any good. Keep whacking it, heat up with the heat, but it doesn't warrant having a crank straightener. You know.
Guy.
So Chris, a Scotch prepper, says,
Happy birthday.
Yeah, more outlay, no return. Exactly that.
Daddy.
No, I think you're bang on the money, Chris. It's what it's about. It's about getting them in, getting them serviced, get them up and running, and getting them out. Yeah, Matt, I do have to work the weekends. At the moment, I'm working more weekends than what I should do, because my oppo, who's got the same qualifications as me, he's actually off having an operation at the minute. So I'm doing about 3 or 4 on a bounce at the minute. I don't like working weekends at all. I much prefer being at home with Mrs. P and the kids. I say kids.
Who?
We've only got 1 kid now. The other 3 are all teenagers and
Daddy.
nearly adults.
Daddy. Why are you talking?
Talking to these people who are asking questions. Yep, it's always money. Andrew says, "Hi, I love the channel.
I thought you do.
The tidy shed. It won't be tidy for long. I can assure you of that.
I thought you do.
Should have done it on time lapse. I don't think I had a big enough memory card, to be fair.
I thought you do.
I need to sort out the other side of it now. That's what I wanted. So I got a circular wood saw up the top, which is a table mounted one, and band saws and what have you. I've got it all in there. I just don't have time to clear it out. So I need to make time at some point.
Sorry. The forward in? Yeah.
It's a new potatoes.
Tomorrow Friday.
What have we got for dinner, babe? Prawns, have we? Prawn salad? No, we got a prawn salad. What did you have? You had fish fingers, curly pickles, and beans.
Daddy.
Not
your ear.
Sorry, I didn't mean to shout in your ear off. No one can have a go at me about it.
You do.
No, because you'll have a go at me.
Well, boy, happy birthday.
You're going to send me some new potatoes. Gotcha, good boy. So, Doug, what are you going to do with regards to your mower? because you can't touch that now for about 8 or 9 weeks, can you?
Well, Dad, happy birthday.
So Doug's just said I should do a mud mower. Well, if I can find a donor lawnmower, then I would do one. But it would have to be a donor mower. I'm sure Mrs. P would appreciate me having a big tractor style mower in the back garden. Fortunately, she's on Facebook and can't hear me.
13th of July.
Yeah, I see that.
Going?
Well, I need to speak to Emma first about the SMS meter. Yeah, I am, Matt, but Mrs. P works very hard. She works in a local hospital. Alex, there are other people that do it. Check out a channel. He's a fantastic channel called Double Wide 6. He's over in Canada, and he's got a crank straightening device, which he uses. You're getting results tomorrow, Chris. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Rob, the lifting table I got was a birthday present from my beautiful wife.
Mm-hmm.
She got it off of eBay after a bit of research. I mean, I was happy to have a second-hand one, to be fair, but they're not something commonly found over here. But they're on eBay, and they are about, how much was that? 300 quid plus? Yeah, it's about £300 plus, maybe. I'll have a quick little look, but I'm sure it was around about £300. Well, fingers crossed, Chris. I hope everything is as it should be. Let's have a quick look. You're getting restless, Riley boy. Yeah. Oh. What's up, mate?
What's that sheep?
Hey?
What's that sheep?
You go to sleep?
No, not yet.
Not yet, okay.
I'm a sheep.
There you go, you're there. I can see you. So we've got a couple of lift tables here. I think this is the one I've got. They've come down in price a little bit. So for a 500 kilo lift table, you're looking at around about 230 quid. I think mine's a bit bigger than that, to be fair. It all depends what you want, but yeah, anywhere from about 250 up to about 350, mate. I can't actually find my model. But mine is a year and a half old now. But they're on eBay. Just punch in lift table, mate. You'll find them on there.
DJ Bush.
Lift, I said. Careful, please.
Why though?
Doug, you can't do anything to your better, mate. You know that.
Ow!
So Nick has bought a Quocast 35. You need a bit of help, do you, with it, Nick? I'm more than happy. If you email me, mate, I'll have a chat with you, mate. No problem. I'm not an expert on cylinder mowers, but yeah. But to be fair, they're quite simple. Your daughter's just poured an ice pop down back in their back. That was nice, Chris. You did say it was too hot earlier on. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Rob, but for £300 you keep on lifting, but it don't take long. You only get one back. And that was my issue. I noticed a trend with some of the mowers coming in. I was getting the big end mowers coming in, the Hater 48s, 56s, and some of the big Hondas, and they are heavy, you know. And you've only got to lift one once and do your back, and you've had it.
Okay.
Scotch Prepper. Don't do it. It makes noise over end. Don't do it, I said. So how big is my workshop? My workshop is
Sure.
I think it's 10 by 14. I bought it second hand for about 200 quid, I think. Yeah, he is, Matt. Things with Riley is he will all of a sudden just crash. He's been what we call cooking all day. With regards to his syndrome, he's been fighting sleep since about 2 o'clock this afternoon. So he will just crash in a bit. So I will have to leave very shortly to get him all ready for his bed.
Daddy,
Yeah.
it's done?
No, not done yet. It'll be done soon, buddy.
What baby?
Yeah, one more, and yeah, go and get something before we go to bed. Yeah.
Peter?
Yeah, go on.
What do you want?
Yeah, go on then.
Daddy?
Yeah.
Boy or dog?
Doug's on here. Yeah,
What's he?
he's here. There he is, Doug. There.
What's he?
He says hi.
What's your boy? Daddy?
Yeah.
What about home?
That's a Scottish Prepper.
Yeah, are you Dada?
Yeah, it's Alexander. Yeah.
What's he?
He says there is a channel I've seen do Crowcast modes. There are a few people that have actually done them. You just got to look around. If you just punch in Suffolk Punch a lot, and go punch in Suffolk Punch, and then go through his friends, his subscribers, you'll probably find some. They're all linked to each other. You have an HRX 426. The drive seems very slow. No, my drive is really, really strong. Generally, rule of thumb, if a drive starts to get weak, it's telling you something. There should be a little adjustment just upside on as you hold the mower on the handles on the left hand side. There should be a little tiny Allen key adjustment just by the roller. You might be able to tweak it with that. You can try changing your belt, number one, put a brand new belt on it. It makes all the difference. If not, it could be telling you the gearbox is starting to go. There's no need to pray for him, mate. He's good to go. They're the cards we were dealt, and you either play or you bust, yeah. And we're playing, so he's cool. Some days are good, some days are bad, but having Riley is just good.
No.
Yeah.
Did Daddy get some?
What's that?
Where?
Eggs.
No, I didn't get any.
Now they've got something. Now, did you buy him an egg?
Are you off then, Chris? All right, and buddy boy, look after yourself, mate. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go, guys, because Riley's starting to cook what we call cook, which means he's starting not play up, but he just finds it hard to finish his day off. So with me being on here, it's not easy for him. So I'm gonna say goodbye now, and I'll catch up with you all. Yeah, I hear you, Mrs. P. I'll catch up with you all a bit later on. It's just a test one anyway to see what it was like and see if we get any response. And it looks like we're getting some in, so that's good. So we'll catch you later on before Riley boy kicks up and starts to take it the wrong way. And we don't like ending a day on a bad note. So no worries. Do you want to say bye, Riley boy? You're going to kick off.
Bye.
Good boy. Can you come push this button here for Daddy, please?
Where?
Come down here. I'll show you. If you just touch this one here. End stream. Are you sure you want to end the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one here.